Welcome to my channel, everyone. If you haven't been here before, thank you for stopping in. I hope you're here to stay. Today we're going to be doing this look right here, which is super glamorous and super extra. If you're not yet subscribed, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button for future videos. Because this is more of an intricate look, we're going to be using a flat brush for the cut crease, a detailed brush, a fluffy brush for blending. You're going to also need another brush, and a packing brush and another detail brush as well, so a few brushes in hand. You're also going to need a liner. This is by Ciate London, glitter glue, some glitter, and this palette, which unfortunately they don't have this palette no more, so follow along with similar colors. We're going to be using about 6 eyeshadow colors, which is a lot of work, but trust me and trust the process, it's going to come out looking great. So I'm going to start off with the color Style and Grace. If you don't have this eyeshadow color, make sure to use kind of like a nudish rosy pink color, and this is going to be our transition shade. This is going to give our eyeshadow look a flawless background look. You want to make sure to place this all over the lid and over the cut crease area, right underneath the brow bone, and not too high. Blend well with a soft light hand. Next, we're going to go in with the color Want You Back, which is more of a mauve, and we're going to apply it with a fluffy brush right underneath the other shade. Real quick, just give it a tint of color, softer look, and then we're going to go in with a packing brush, which is just a denser brush. Same color right underneath the shade we just applied, just like so. With a soft hand while packing the color in. So tap, tap, tap that color in, and then just blend it out lightly, really softly, because the brush is thicker. It can give you a more of a harsh line, so you want to keep a light hand when you're doing this. So back and forth, make sure to get underneath the crease. We're going to apply a little bit more because we do want it to be dark and we do want it to show up, but we also want it to look flawless and blended. Grab your fluffy brush for a second, blend it out real quick softly. We just want to fuse them on the top just a little bit. We're going to reach into a shade right here, which is like a dark rusty shade, and we're going to apply it right underneath the previous color just like before. We're going to tap, 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 and then start pulling and blending this eyeshadow look. We want to give it more of a definition and more of a depth to the crease area. The shade is like a rusty dark brick red. Grab your fluffy brush and just fuse the top just a little bit. Make sure to blend together right at the crease. Next, we're going to grab that mauve color again, and we're going to blend it right over that rusty color red and the previous color underneath before, just to give it a more of a softer look. Here comes the fun part. You're going to reach right into a matte black eyeshadow and apply it right into your crease area just like so. You see how the previous eyeshadows made kind of like a guideline? You want to stay right underneath, a little bit over your cut crease area, but right underneath the previous colors. Tap, 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 and lightly pull with that little dense brush. Make sure to be very careful while using black eyeshadow. Apply only a bit while blending it out. Next, grab your fluffy brush and blend it out right at the crease, just a bit. We just want it to look soft and gradient. Concealer time. So I'm gonna stamp a dot and look up. So we're gonna start right from the front, working our way to the back. We're gonna stay right underneath that dark eyeshadow. You see how the crease area has that dark definition eyeshadow? We're gonna stay right underneath that as our guideline, working all our way to the back. If you need a little bit more concealer, don't be afraid to reach back in, just like this. Grab a little bit, make sure to create that tail, and keep twisting your brush back and forth, to keep the brush flat and you have sharper edges. I'm going to reach back into that mauve color Want You Back and apply it to our outer corners of our cut crease, just like so. And I'm using a smaller packing brush for this that's also able to blend. While you're packing on the color, make sure to blend just a bit. Reach back into the color Textual, which is that brick dark red, and we're going to apply it right over that other previous shade and our outer corners for our cut crease, and we're going to blend and fuse those two together. So while you're blending out the outer edges, you know, fusing those colors together, make sure to keep the front just a little bit of that rusty color. Next, we're going to reach into Shake It Off, which you're going to apply it right over that cut crease. Make sure to blend it out with the corners just a bit. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to apply glitter right over it. Next, you're going to need a highlight color. I'm going to reach into Fling and apply it right to our inner corners, just like so. I'm using a Q-tip because it picks up way more. And then apply it right underneath your brow bone. Blend it out with your Q-tip. It is possible, so I'm using the Q-tip, pulling it back with a soft light hand. Next, we have our glitter. I'm using a red glitter. And you're also going to need glitter glue. This is by NYX. And we're going to apply right over that cut crease. So just apply the glue all over just like so. I use any flathead little brush. That's all I had in hand. So if you have any silicone brushes or any brush you know you don't use for eyeshadow that's flat, you can use it to apply the glitter and the glitter glue. So it's glitter time. We're going to apply that glitter right over that glue we had applied. Just apply it all over that cut crease area. Don't be shy with it. Apply as much as you want. If you want to look bright and shiny, more power to you. Being very careful at the top. Don't go over. You don't want it to look messy. So going back to the start, we're going to reach back into Style and Grace, which is that dark rosy color, and apply it right underneath our waterline, tapping it out while blending it back and forth. Reach back into the palette, into the color Shake It Off, which was that dark red, and apply right over the previous color, right underneath our waterline, and make sure to blend it out really well from the front to the back. So we're going to reach back into Textual, which is that dark brick red, and apply right over the other colors, hugging the waterline a little bit closer, not too far down. Reach into the matte black, Let's Do It, and apply closer, way closer to the waterline, blending out very softly. You don't want to go too far down for this one. You want to keep it as close to you can as that lower water lash line, just like so. Blend towards the back, and I am using a more denser blending smudging brush for those. Grab your pencil liner, this is by Untitled London, and apply it right on your waterline. Placing the liner underneath as well, corner to corner. This is how we create that smoky look effect for underneath the eye. Now grab your smudging brush, which is the previous brush I used, and we're just going to blend it out. We're going to smudge it out. Smudge that underneath liner, fusing it together with the other shade. Making sure not to go too low, just stay right underneath the waterline. Reach back into Textual, that dark brick red, and we're going to apply it right over that black eyeshadow to make it look more soft and well blended as well as smoky. Final touches, grab your fluffy brush and just make sure everything is well rounded and blended and just flawless. Grab your mascara, and then I'm going to go off camera and apply my lashes. So there you have it. A glamorous, glittery look, very smoky, and you're going to be the talk of every party. Perfect for date night, perfect to go out, and just perfect in general for a glamorous, smoky look. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial on this glittery classic glam look, and if you did, make sure to follow me on social media. I would greatly appreciate that. And also don't forget to like, hit that notification bell for future videos, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.